Hi, this is for the adult class. So we reviewed the chords from week 1 and we have them for week 2 with the E minor. So these two fingers. And this is a great shorthand you should just get used to when someone says third, second finger, 2nd fret, 5th string, And then it's the 4th finger, 4th string, 2nd fret. And that's the E minor. Simplest chord, as far as I know. Then you just add your index finger to the D string to get an E major. And then you switch between an E major and an A minor. Very pretty. And the challenge is changing, we discovered, from the E to the B7. So I think of this is just me, that my 2nd finger stays on the A string, 5th string, and then I just pivot. I pivot and I add the pinky. And I don't play that E string because it's not part of the B chord. Then the A chord. So I would practice, and that's in sort of the etudes working between E, B7, B7, A, B7, A, E, just every combination you can think of. And the songs will do that too. Then we had this little etude. Here's my daughter's Betty Boop pick, and I'm going to rest it in the crook of the finger and my thumb on top, so there's some flexibility. And I'll take this slowly because I don't really know this. I need to practice it too. And your pick direction should be down, up, always alternating. In fact, that's a great practice too, each string. And then reverse it, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So it goes... seven, 8, 1. And then I would get a metronome working and find my perfect tempo and move it super fast, incrementally up until I could go as fast as I could. And then there is a little etude with arpeggios based on the chords that we know. So do this as slowly as you can to change chords effectively. Because if you do it super fast and then you stop to change chords, you're basically practicing and getting better at stopping to change the chords. So it sounds like this. Wrong, I made a mistake. Now, I just realized that A, the fingering for A is this one. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, where your 4th finger's free, which is also kind of fun for certain things you want to do. But if an alternate fingering is to not use your index finger, which is also part of practicing those bar chords in advance. So it's 2nd finger on the D string, ring finger on the G string, and pinky on the B string. Then I just lift up my ring finger and I get an A7. And you find that E7 chords are kind of moving chords. They sort of lead into what's next in a song, and you can hear that. You can do that. So then we looked at When the Saints, and you know how to do that. And this is where that alternating bass string. So you would do, oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when. Now, here's the thing with arpeggios. Just keep your fingers moving. That's what makes your style. You can learn something absolutely exactly if you want to, but for this, it's strum and play right away. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Now, here's another thing with the B. If you feel like it, really ambitious, take this, and you can get that low E string in there. The saints go marching in. Oh, well, and you can put that, well, I want to be in that, and that's the E7 where you just lift up the ring finger number, and I put an A7 in for fun. When the saints go marching in. And two things. We added a hammer-on, which is, a hammer-on is, can you see that? You take, I'm lifting up my, I'm doing the E string. I'm lifting up my index finger, which tends to be the strongest finger. Now I'm letting my thumb migrate all over. Happens. So you just coordinate that. B7 doesn't lend itself to hammer-ons in this form. And then if you're interested, we can put all that tricky stuff in next time, which are useful to other songs. And the other thing that we discovered was, besides the hammer-on, this form of E7, which if you're practicing E this way for future bar chords, you can't really do. So it's good to learn both versions. So you can add the 7th there. So it was bass, hammer-on. I'll look it up exactly, but that's the basic Born on the Bayou riff that Paul discovered. So then we added You Win Again, and the challenge was to see if you could, you know, when you have 3 chords, you have The World Is Yours, and some 7ths, and a few little tricks. That's it. And I hope that helps. I hope you have things to practice, and can't wait to see you this week. And we'll start on a few chords for the key of C, or maybe G. We'll see.